Hello and welcome to HC and Go Glamorous. You're with me, Crystal Fernandez, and I'm back with another exciting episode on fashion. Well, this time it's going to be Beena Panjani who's going to show us how we can play around with makeup and hairstyles for different occasions. It's something you don't want to miss. Please stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Mansi. I'm the stylist at Beena Panjani Hair Studio, and this is Jyoti. She's the senior makeup artist who will be showcasing the first look of today. That's the casual look. It's going to be a more simple look that you can wear for the day. Okay, Jyoti now is basically cleansing our model's face. It is very important the pre-base steps that you take to get a better finish in your makeup. All the excessive oils or dirt accumulated in your face pores are basically removed. Always use a good cotton pad, clean cotton pad to remove the makeup. Otherwise you'll get rashes over your face. Make sure all the excessive dirt around the eye area or the previous makeup has been removed and cleansed properly. She's now using a primer, that is a pre-base cream that you apply on the face. That is basically acts like a barrier between your makeup and your skin. It's protecting your skin and giving you a better finish with the makeup. For 1 minute, leave it on once you've applied it on the face. Jyoti is basically using a foundation that is more of a matte finish. She doesn't need something too heavy to use for the day look because the model here is a teenager. She doesn't want to look too much done up. She is basically right now trying to merge and cover up the darkness or the patchiness around our model's face. And she's not using too much of the foundation. She's just trying to match it up with her skin tone. That is a perfect color for the model. It is not necessary to use the foundation everywhere in every spot. You don't have to cover each and every spot on your face. Just because it's a day look, you don't want to create a dramatic look. Whatever extra foundation that you've applied can be removed and blended in with a latex sponge. That is what Jyoti is doing right now. Jyoti is now using a compact of the same skin tone, basically to soak in all the excessive oils, or even when we're going out in the sun, our skin tends to give out more oil. So the compact is just going to soak in the excessive oil right now. Also, the primer that she used earlier is a good skin protectant, also helps from the UV rays, acts as a sunscreen. She's now using very matte finish eyeshadows, more into the neutral peachy look, so it works just fine during the day. So Jyoti has finished applying the eyeshadows. She has just used the neutral peachy tone all over the eyelid, and she's now using a green colored eyeliner that will basically add to the freshness in the day look, and plus green also depicts coolness. As a teenager, you can play with a lot of colors in your eyes. You don't have to do it up too much, but with these eye pencils you can just spruce up your day. Smudging the eyeliner now into the previous eyeshadow to give a enhanced look. So you don't have to put too much of eyeshadow initially. Just with your eyeliner and a base eyeshadow you can create a very nice day look. Jyoti is basically using an eyelash primer. This will not only help the mascara to last long but also give your eyelashes that extra long effect. Let the primer set in for a minute. Like your face primer, you need to let it settle down and then you can use the regular mascara over the primer. Jyoti is using an eyebrow fixer for our model. Basically, our model has a little thick eyebrows, so she's just taming the shape. You can now apply the mascara since your primer has been set in. Jyoti is now using a kohl pencil for the under eyes. Basically, that is also called as a kajal to define the eyes better. Also works very well with the casual look. We always want to leave the house with at least a kajal on. Use mascara also on the lashes after you've used the kajal. Jyoti is using the peachish orange blush only on the apple of her eyes in the upward direction. It'll give you a very sun-kissed look. It works just fine for the day look. It's not too much going on, there's not too much shimmer. She's using a lip gloss for the model. Just make sure that your lips are really well moisturized. You can use a lip balm also. Our model here already has really good curls going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing the twist dry that will give more definition to her curls, and she can do this herself at home as well. For that I'm using Liss Control, that is the anti-frizz control serum plus cream. So I'll be just using a little bit of that on her hair. The hair needs to be a little damp or towel dried, so it's easy for us to twist the hair and the curls will sit more definitely. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Make sure that each side has been curled according to the shape of the hair. You can't go against it, otherwise you'll have curls flicking out in every direction. I'm so hot, yeah. I'm so hot. I'm so hot, yeah. I'm so hot. I'm so hot, yeah. Very easy to do this to your curls, especially when curls are doing the rounds right now. It's very popular. Everybody loves curls around. Even in the Cannes Film Festival, everybody has been sporting curls this year. So if you have curls, this is the most easy way to define it by yourself at home, because you're just using your fingers to do this. You can see the curls are looking a lot better now because they are defined. Each one is falling in the correct direction according to the hair shape. I'm just going to blow dry the front area a little so it looks a little sleek. Even the blow dry can be done at home, or you could just iron out the fringe so it falls down straight. So you have a lot of volume happening in your hair with these curls. It's easy to do at home. Your curls look defined. And with the fringe, what you can do is you can leave it the way it is. The curls, let it form the wave it can. Otherwise, you can just run an iron quickly to give the sleek look just around here. The curls work just fine otherwise for her face, and this is a very good look during the day because there's not much you have to do with it. You just have to twist with your fingers, so it's easy to do, and you're set to go for the rest of the day. Qasim. He's our senior hairstylist here at Beena Punjani Hair Studio. So he is basically, what he's doing right now is he's just texturizing our model's hair. Our model is showcasing a very party look, right? So he's basically texturizing the hair because our model has a little thickness going around, and he just wants to give a very blended in look to the model's hair. So we're looking forward to what it looks like at the end of the day. Qasim is basically ironing out the model's hair because the style that he has in mind needs that sleek finish. It's easier to style the hair accordingly. It depends on your hair texture, basically, what kind of style you require, whether you need the ironing or not. Qasim is basically using the L'Oreal Deviation Paste by Playball. So the Deviation Paste helps in giving a matte look, plus it will give you a better hold for your hair. So Qasim has basically added a lot of drama on the top of our model's hair. He's done the side swept fringe like effect, and plus the ends of his hair around the sides of his hair. It looks very sleek with the ironing and with the help of the Deviation Paste. So Qasim is just changing the model's look now. So just to show the variation with one particular haircut, using the same Deviation Paste we can create spikes. Our model's hair is long enough to give that funky look, and you can wear this to any party. Qasim is now using the L'Oreal Elnet spray to give a better hold to the whole look. Hold and shine. Qasim has just showed us that with one haircut you can really play around with the looks. We always think that for guys it's very difficult to style the hair and we don't know much to do, but just with one person, with one model and one haircut, he's shown two hairstyles, and easy to do hairstyles. For our next model, Qasim is using the same L'Oreal Deviation Paste in the hair. He's creating a very messy look actually with the traditional outfit. It's not necessary that you do a side parting and keep it simple. We can always play around with the hair to give a different twist with the traditional kurta, and the hair is really messy. And especially with short hair, there's not much of styling, we always think, but then we can always play around with the hair. The Deviation Paste works very well for any kind of hair. Our model here has thinner hair than the previous model. He had thicker hair. Our model has short hair, so what Qasim has done is he has given the little bit of side sweeping in the top area, but it is a very messy look. The sides again are very sleek and towards the face, so it's adding up to his slim face also, face structure. Kasim is basically mixing two things. One is the L'Oreal Homme Range Strong Finish Gel and the Elixir Ultime Oil. Basically he's doing so because the strong gel can be a little hard on the hair, so he's just kind of softening the whole feel of the texture. What he's doing with the look is, this is the office look, so he's going to try out two styles. One is the traditional side parting with a little bit of spunk in it. Always keep the sides a little flat towards the face because it's kind of accentuating your jawline. Very masculine look. For the second look, Kasim is giving spikes with the same products. We are all bored of doing the same side parting for our office wear. You want to add a little life and a little spunk to your hair, you can always spike it. The spikes needn't always be standing 90 degrees, you can always give it a different way of molding. He's giving something close to a mohawk and spikes. So Kasim has finished his second look for the office wear. Basically he has not done too much of funkiness around the top area this time because we want to keep it simple yet have a little life in it. So he has played around only with the front length of the hair. We at Beena Punjanis always believe that a good haircut can be styled in different ways if you know what products to be used. With our next model, what Kasim will be doing is he's working with his natural hair texture, working towards for mohawk using gels and hair products, which Kasim will show us now. Kasim is using the strong gel basically to give it a sleek finish by the sides to create the mohawk. To work with such a texture of hair, you need a stronger gel. Jyoti has used the same foundation technique that she used for the previous model because this is again office look that you can use for the day. You don't want to cake it up too much, so she has just matched it with her natural tone around her cheek area. She is now doing the eyeshadows. Jyoti is using nude tones for the eyes, basically enhancing the eye shape along the socket line. The model has a little bit of darkness going on under the eye, so she doesn't want to stick for very dark tones, so she is doing the light tones on the eyes. While doing your eyeshadows, make sure that only the corners are enhanced more with a darker shade. You don't want to color the entire lid with a dark tone. When you're doing it on around the corners, it's basically enhancing the shape of your eye. She's now using the eyeliner. Make sure it's very close to your eyelashes, and she's using the technique that goes thinner to thicker along the eye shape. Same technique is followed on the other side, from thinner to thicker. The thinner end is in the inner corner of the eye and the thicker is in the outer. Again, blend in the corners, the outer corners into the eyeshadow, the darker shade. Like before, always use a mascara primer to get those extra long lashes. Let the primer settle in, give it a minute or two. If there are gaps in your eyeshadows like a model, you could fill it up with a darker color in your eyeshadow palette, mostly like dark browns. Don't change the shape of your eyebrows. You could just fill in the gap basically. Use the eyebrow fixer to define your eyebrow shape. Fill in the black mascara on the primed up eyelashes. Apply the mascara on the top of your eyelashes first, so that the primer has been blended in well, and then go towards the under layer of your eyelashes. Lift it upwards so it's curved enough and they look nice, long and curly. Jyoti is using the eyeliner only in the outer corner of the eyes. Our model has large eyes, and plus her under eye darkness shouldn't be enhanced. She's putting it only in the outer corner so the shape of the eye blends in. According to your natural shade of the lips, you can use the lip pencils to define your lip shape. Stick to shades like nudes, pinks, browns. The same color as the lip pencil is blended inside. Gloss to add a little moisture. In the blush, stick to shades that are close to the skin tone, basically nudes, and focus on the apple of your cheeks towards the temple. Make the movement in the letter C according to your cheekbones. The base this time has more coverage in it, and a little bit of peachiness neutralized tones have been used in it because it's a wedding look. The eyeshadow base is a lighter tone. Apply it all over the eyelid. According to the outfit of the model, we are matching the eyeshadow with it. Jyoti is sticking to golds and maroon shades. Right now she's applying the gold in the center of the eye. Use the maroon tones in the outer corner. Use a little darker tone to define the corners. Use a darker tone of maroon to define the corners of your eyes. It's basically enhancing the shape of your eyes. And make make sure the previous two shades have been nicely blended in. Use a little shimmer only in the center of the eyelid. It's enhancing the look since it's to do with weddings. There's a lot of gold going on in her outfit also. Jyoti is doing a slightly dramatic eyeliner and enhances the eye shape. Our model's eyebrows are a little fine and light. So what Jyoti is doing is she's filling in the eyebrows to define it with a nude tone of eyeshadow. Mostly stick to browns, dark browns. Use the brow fixer to fix the color of the eyebrows that she's added on. Jyoti has used a blush that is actually a shimmery foundation. She has used it along the cheeks and also the chin and the nose. This not only gives a good glow, a gold glow to the face, but also adding as a highlighter. In these skin tones, mostly a gold or a bronze blush is used. Jyoti is using a golden tone.
That's all I had for you for this episode, but I'll be back next week with more fashion tips. Keep watching 8C and Go Glamorous.